Hello, everybody. Intuition here. Thank you, as always, for making time and space for us. We wish to update your definitions. We wish to update your definitions and reevaluate some of your definitions, as the definitions are usually keeping us in a state of belief or disbelief. And if you're in a state of belief, you create a belief system. And belief systems can be oftentimes very trifling, tricky. And beliefs are usually, if ever, usually never, actually we're going to just say fuck it. Beliefs are never based in reality. We were trying to be kind, but we're gonna be honest. That's much better. Beliefs are not based in reality, because if they were based in reality, you wouldn't believe it, you would know it. So that is the definition that we want to expand upon and have more of a familiarity with, as it is important, regardless of whoever the hell you are, to know the difference between what a belief is and what knowing is. For many of us, we like to believe in a lot of crazy shit. We like to believe in nonsense, really. Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, Bigfoot, scary, hairy things. We like to believe crazy things, and those are all fantastical and wonderful, but also it gets a little tricky because most of the things we believe are negative, and most of those beliefs are centered around ourselves, not about Bigfoot or not about the stars in the sky. They're based on the idea that I'm a shitty person. They're based on the belief that there's something wrong with me. They're based on the belief that everybody abandons me and therefore I can't trust anybody. It's based in the belief that my mom and dad were bad and therefore I cannot trust men or women in my life. It's based on the belief that society is out to get me, that people are out to get me. And again, it's cool, it's wonderful, it's great if you could just keep a fantastical belief about the Tooth Fairy, but unfortunately we get crazy with it, and we make our beliefs about terrible things, again, usually about ourselves, and beliefs are not real. Let me just say it one more time, make sure you heard, make sure you're really listening. Beliefs are not real, because if they were real, you would fucking know it. You'd know it. You would know it. Pardon my French. I'm getting very hyped up about this because all of us have a string of crazy belief systems that are holding us back day in and day out. And because we believe it, we think that it is true. We think that it is true. Do you know the things that you know? You know intrinsically. You know when you need to eat. You know when you need to drink water. You know when you need to take a shit. You know those things. You don't have to ask. You don't have to believe it to be so. You know it. You feel it, literally. You feel it inside of you. You know you have to take a shit because you feel it coming on. You know you need to eat because you feel an emptiness in the pit of your stomach. You know that you're real and that you're here because you could bump into something and ouch, I feel that too. But these beliefs have to keep on reaffirming itself. It has to keep on throwing itself in your face. Things that you know, you don't have to keep on reaffirming you know it. You know your name. You don't have to believe your name. You don't have to keep on saying your name a million times to believe it to be your name. You know it. But if you believed your name, then you'd have to keep on saying it. You'd have to ask other people what your name is. You'd have to write it down and then put it on your hand maybe and then look at it. Oh yes, that's right. My name is Jimmy. Oh yes, no, today it's Karen. Oh yes, no, today it's Pablo. No, you know it because you know yourself. You know you need to eat because you know yourself. You know you're here because you know yourself. But your beliefs keep on needing to be reaffirmed within your value structure. You keep on having other people having to reaffirm those beliefs. You keep on telling yourself over and over every time you try and make a new decision for yourself. Oh, no. Can't talk to that new person because I believe I'm a bad person, because I believe I'm unlikable. So therefore, because I believe that about myself, I can't move forward in this way in which I'd like to move forward, and the way I know I want to move forward. No, I have to keep on validating this idea that there's something wrong with me. I smell. That's why. I stink. I believe that I stink, even though I know that I just took a shower. But I believe that I stink. So therefore, I'm not going to approach that beautiful man or woman. I'm just going to stay right here in this box. And hopefully this box will grow because it hasn't fit me in a very long time. This belief system has not really fit the reality of who it is that I am and who I know myself to be in a long time. However, I'm going to keep on sitting in this box because it feels all nice and comfortable. We do not mean to minimize the experience or make fun of you in the sense of what it is that you choose to believe, but did you hear what we just said? What you choose to believe, you choose to believe these things, because again, you're having conversations with yourself to tell yourself that these things are really true. Why? Isn't that one of the psychosis reality testing? Are you hearing voices? Well, all of us, it sounds like, are hearing voices if you're having conversations with yourself saying, I'm a bad person, and that's why I can't approach that person over there because I'm bad, and if I go and talk to that person, then they'll know I'm bad. So, is it your belief system, or are you just crazy? Or is it both? The fact that you're believing something so crazy about yourself probably is very crazy-inducing. So, why are your beliefs getting in the way of what it is that you know, is the question. Why would you allow something so silly to inform every decision that you're making? Do you still believe in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy? If so, we're almost jealous. But we know things. We don't have to sit and believe. Beliefs are, unsubstantiated. They have no substance. They won't lead you anywhere. They'll lead you only halfway to the destination in which you say that you want to go. But your knowing, that's when you go places. When you use what it is that you know instead of what it is that you'd like to believe is true. But why you would like to believe that you're a shitty person to be true, we'll never know. And we don't think you will either. So, as always, we want to leave you with that, and we want to thank you for making time and space for us. And we wish you well in what you believe and what you know and all the crazy shit in between. Well wishes.